Welcome to another episode of the Loan Officer Marketing Podcast. Today's episode is a very special episode because it's just you and me here sharing something that has had a dramatic impact in my life and my business, and that is effective database marketing. And in today's episode, you're going to learn how to make far more money from your database in the upcoming market, because all signs are pointing to a fantastic market this year. And I want you to be prepared to get as much opportunity as possible. So the first thing that we need to define is what your database is. A lot of people think that it's just your past customers, but in reality, I believe that your database marketing, when done properly and done on a mass scale, is your past customers, your past leads, because you have opportunities to win deals and referrals from those people, even if they didn't do business with you, or the next time that they do business. And also what I like to call your wedding list. So this is you sitting down, giving yourself the gift of an hour, maybe two, and thinking of all the people that you would invite if you were to have, the best party of your life or your wedding party. Who would be the people that are in that room? Who are the people that know you, like you, trust you, love you, and would send you referrals if you were to simply just ask, right? And those are the people that you want in your database marketing. And what we have most recently done inside the Loan Officer CRM, so you can go to loanofficercrm.ai to get more information. We've pre-written an entire year's worth of database marketing for loan officers in that system. And we've done it in a very unique way so that you can pair it with the phone calls that you're making during the daily success plan calls. So we all know, if you're following the daily success plan inside the Mortgage Marketing Animals training, that it is, in my opinion, the most powerful thing that you can do to grow your mortgage business. If you can dedicate 2 hours Monday through Thursday and follow the plan and make the phone calls to the people that are on those lists, the results that you can have are absolutely astounding. So this process that we've put inside the CRM is designed to be layered on top of those phone calls, because a lot of our successful clients, without hiring somebody to make those phone calls, there's just too many people in the database. Even if you look at a list of 100, 200, 300 people, it can be a little bit overwhelming. Now, if you make the calls, you will generate far more results. But, and I've been guilty of this in the past as well, me too, right? Sometimes you look at a task, it seems overwhelming, like calling my database is overwhelming. And so we end up doing nothing just because it is scary and overwhelming. And again, I've been there too. I've missed out on great opportunities because of fear, right? So I built this campaign so that even if you're still working up to making those calls to your database, you can load them into this automated campaign. It will send the emails. It will send the text messages. It will generate conversations. The AI will have conversations with your database for you so you can see how positive they are. And then you get involved in the conversations. You build momentum, and then it enhances you wanting to get out there and make the calls to your database. Now, if you haven't plugged into Call Stars with the Mortgage Marketing Animals, you're absolutely 100% leaving money on the table in your database. If you're not making the calls and you're not part of Call Stars, come on, plug into the daily success plan, plug into Call Stars, start making these calls and start running these campaigns. Go to mortgagemarketinganimals.com, get involved in the community. Let's go. So that aside, once you're in that ecosystem, you're working with us, you've got the Loan Officer CRM, we've got an entire year's worth of follow-up for you inside that system. But we've built it in a very specific way so that you get a result that most people in the mortgage industry don't get. Because when we're reaching out to a database, there's traditionally three things that we've been asking for. We've just added a fourth, and I think this is going to be a big aha and a big eye-opening moment. It certainly was for me. So the first thing that we're always doing is we're asking for referrals. We're reaching out and providing value. So that could be for an annual mortgage review or some of the other offers that I'm going to teach you here in just a second. But when you reach out for that annual mortgage review, you're providing value to that person so that you can feel comfortable and you've built a little bit of reciprocity in that relationship. So you feel comfortable saying, hey, do you have any friends, family members, or coworkers that are actively looking to buy, sell, or refinance? And can I count on you to send them over to you or to me? And so using that script in email and text and phone calls is going to generate affinity with your database so that they know you, like you, trust you, and remember you. It's going to generate referrals for you. And then the other thing that we need to do with our database is we need to ask for 5-star ratings and reviews on your Google profile, not any other profile, just Google. Google is the 900-pound gorilla. Nobody goes to another service to read ratings and reviews on loan officers, although search inside ChatGPT and Gemini is something that we're going to be talking about because we now have members that are closing deals by us ranking them inside AI. That's another episode for another time. It doesn't matter. The 5-star ratings and reviews from Google still get picked up and put into the AI. So you have to be getting 5-star ratings and reviews from your past customer database and your wedding list and the referral partners that you're working with by reaching out to them and getting those people to leave you 5-star ratings and reviews. So we're building relationship, we're building referrals, and we're building 5-star ratings and reviews. And that's what every message that goes out to your database is designed to do. But we've added this fourth thing. What is it? It is providing value to your database with a theme every month so that people reach out to you to get an introduction to another referral partner that can send you business. So, for example, month number 2 in our brand new database marketing system that's a year long, that's given to you when you purchase the Loan Officer CRM from loanofficercrm.ai. Month number 1 is the annual mortgage review. Month number 2 is the benefits of working with and having a consultation with a financial planner and giving information to homeowners that they need about how to structure a proper financial plan is very valuable to them up front. And then at the very end of the email, where you're providing education for free, building affinity, right? You say, hey, my network from my years or decades of experience in the industry is your network. And anytime you need an introduction to anybody, I want you to reach out to me so that I can give you a trusted referral if I have one. And what this does is it turns your database into deals and referrals that you can then send to other referral partners that you want to open up a relationship with, but that you might not have tapped into before. So month number 2 is all about financial planners, right? Then we continue on, and there's a database message that talks about insurance and how bundling insurance can save money every month, but also just simply looking at whether you're underinsured or overinsured based on where you're at in life is something that people often don't look at. So again, people reach out to you and say, hey, I really enjoyed that insurance information. I'd like a consultation with an insurance professional. Can you introduce me to somebody? You get that referral from database marketing by providing value to your database. You then have a customer that you can send out to an insurance professional. And what is every referral partner looking for when you want to open up a relationship with them? A customer. So we've just generated this customer relationship referral machine using your database, which is an asset that costs you nothing. There's no lead gen involved in it whatsoever. You're providing value to your past customer database and opening up more conversations, more ways to provide value by referring your clients out to the other professionals. Another is an estate and will attorney, right? The other is a tax planner. This was a huge aha for me. Home services. And I know that that's a super broad category, but think about all of the professionals that are traditionally in a home before it gets listed for sale. Right? Even the real estate agents that will go in and do the free home market analysis. They'll come in and they'll tell somebody, hey, look, you're going to need to put a roof on this house before you sell it. Hey, look, you've got those leaky toilets. Those leaky toilets need to be fixed. Hey, your furnace is 15 years old. Go replace the furnace before you list your house. It's going to maximize the value of the home. Driveway needs to be fixed. Landscaping needs to be done. There's all of these service professionals that are leading indicators to a listing coming on the market. There is an exceptional amount of business that you can tap into before the real estate agent and before all other mortgage professionals if you set up referral relationships with home services contractors that are going in and doing the work on houses before they go on the market. Now, you have to train those professionals to ask, hey, I noticed that you're, sprucing up the place. Are you thinking about listing? Yeah, I got a great mortgage professional that you should talk to. And so in the database marketing, we talk about the benefits and the timeline and the scheduling of when they should be doing home maintenance, and if they need a connection for a roofer, a landscaper, a driveway contractor, an HVAC person, a plumber, an electrician. These are all relationships that people need. And that's why Google reviews are so popular. Because if somebody has moved into a marketplace or they've moved from one part of town to another part of town, they don't know who the trusted professionals are. And if you can train your past customer database to come to you for those recommendations, yes, it takes a little bit of work to, go on Google, vet some contractors, make some calls, build a network. But once you have that done, every single time you get to connect these people, you're getting the opportunity to set up a referral relationship with another potential referral partner in the marketplace. You've provided value to a customer, and every time you provide value to that past customer or person that's in your database, you get to ask. You get to use the Just Ask campaign from Mortgage Marketing Animals to say, hey, I'm happy to help you out with this. By the way, do you have any friends, family members, or coworkers that are looking at buying, selling, or refinancing? Or, hey, are you sprucing up the house because you're thinking about selling? Can I introduce you to a real estate agent or refer them back to the realtor that originally introduced them to you? It creates opportunities on both sides. And so home services contractors, amazing. On one of our episodes of this podcast, we interviewed one of the top 10 mortgage brokers in the country. Her business comes from the majority solar contractors, right? Think about that as an opportunity in your mortgage business. If somebody decides they want to put solar on their house, what's the easiest and normally most cost-effective way in order to finance that purchase if they don't have the cash for it? Cash out refi, right? So this talented and very intelligent mortgage company went out and said, hey, why don't we set up referral relationships with solar companies, and their sales force then becomes their sales force. So every single person who says, yeah, I'd love to put solar on my house, but I'm not sure how I'm going to finance it. And hey, these private lending rates look a little steep. Boom, you just generated a free referral from a referral partner. So realtors are 100% the best professional referral source that you can get. But there's all of this blue ocean in the mortgage industry that very few people are exploring, and you can generate all of the activity that you need to go set up those relationships with an asset that you already have, which is your database. So in this 12-month campaign, we're asking for mortgage business and referrals 3 times. Every other message and every other month is an opportunity to set up a pathway to a different referral partner in your business. So the structure of how that campaign works is there's an email that gets sent out, normally on the first Monday of every month, because that's how the CRM is set up to automatically send it out. If they don't respond to the first email, there's a text message that goes out 5 days later. And then if they don't respond to the text message, 7 days after that, there's another email that goes out. There's 3 messages a month, and it just keeps you in front of those past customers. Now, the way that we also have the CRM set up is that all of those past customers are being put into a PowerDialer campaign every month when they're automatically added to the next month in the campaign. So your past customer PowerDialer, you just go in, click the big green button, and you're making calls to your past customers. And the PowerDialer, if you don't know what a PowerDialer is, it's set up in the software because the emails and the phone numbers are already loaded into the software. So rather than you having to look at a spreadsheet and manually pick up the phone and dial and then get distracted after you made the call and go get coffee and, not make your calls, it focuses you on the task at hand and it automatically dials the phone number for you. And if they don't pick up, the system is smart enough and uses the artificial intelligence to say, hey, there was no conversation here. Let's put that person into the proper follow-up sequence with the emails and the text messages. If there is a conversation that happens, it says, okay, let's skip this month of follow-up, put them in the next month of follow-up. So using the PowerDialer gets you through 4, maybe 5 times more contacts than you would normally be able to outreach to. And it's smart in the fact that you don't have to do anything to run the automations afterwards. The system is smart enough to know who you spoke to and who you didn't. And that is the new AI-powered database activator campaign that we have waiting for you inside the Loan Officer CRM. And you can go get more details on that by going to loanofficercrm.ai. Or if you would like one of our team to walk you through it, answer any questions that you have, you can call into the office. It's 855-432-3990. That's 855-432-3990. Or you can go to locrmdemo.com. That's locrmdemo.com. Either way, this tool needs to be a part of your business. This is just one of 12 campaigns that we have for you. The PowerDialer is just one of the incredible custom features that we've built for you inside this platform. And the community that you get access to inside the Mortgage Marketing Animals when you come on the inside and you become a customer with Loan Officer CRM is unmatched, in my opinion. In the mortgage industry, it is an absolutely incredible place for you to be supported and coached and guided along the process of truly growing your business. Look, the market is coming, right? We go in cycles in the real estate industry, and we've gone through a cycle, a massive up and a down. And I believe, and I'm not the expert on this, but all of the experts are saying that there are rate drops coming and that there is a significant market coming. And if you want to collect as much opportunity in the future, now is the time. Like, very short window right now to put the systems in place, get the emails automated, get the processes going, understand the system, so that you can be taking more applications and networking with more professionals while your system works on the back end. I think we can all remember 3 years ago when our biggest problem was we couldn't find or hire enough processors in order to take all the loan applications, right? I don't want you to be in a position in the future where you're missing opportunities on the front because we haven't built the automations in the background. And we're starting to run out of time in order to do that admin style work or systems style work until we're so busy that we don't have the time to be able to do it. So now is the time to invest. It takes time. It's a CRM. It's not hard to set up, but it's time consuming to set up, right? So you got to go through a 30-day process to get this thing really dialed in. And that 30-day process should start today, not 30 days from now, because I want you to have it successfully implemented when the timing is right, which is now. So head on over to loanofficercrm.ai, invest today. You're completely covered by our 30-day money-back guarantee. So you're not actually making the decision today. You're just securing your spot, getting it set up. You've got a full 30 days to try it out. If for any reason you don't like it, no problem. You can cancel. We'll give you your money back. So there's no risk whatsoever. But now is the time to get set up. So I hope that you've enjoyed this episode of the Loan Officer Marketing Podcast, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to head on over to iTunes, hit us with a 5-star rating and review, and I will see you on the next episode.